done, lean on in. Now welcome to the kingdom.
Hey everyone, Toy Habits back at you with another hot take, and today we are looking at the final figure in Wave 6, the Masters of the WWE Universe Stephanie McMahon figure. Oh yes, the evil billion-dollar skull queen herself. Stephanie is a fourth-generation wrestling promoter, and as a member of the McMahon family, she's been a part of the WWE since she was very young. Appearing regularly on air since 1999, she was first a part of a storyline with The Undertaker, and as part of another storyline, she was engaged to Triple H, the evil Skull King of Kings himself, whom she married both on screen and later in real life. She's held the Women's Championship once and is currently the Chief Brand Officer for the WWE. Let's first take a look at the packaging, and like the other figures I've reviewed in this wave, I have the Canadian version, and you'll notice that the evil billion-dollar Skull Queen subheading is missing from the front of the card. She is on the purple WWE Motu card back, and you will get a very nice view of the figure, but I'm about to wreck that so we can get a hands-on view. Before we dive into the figure, let's take a look at the back of the card, and as always, you see the other figures that are in this wave along with a shot of her staff and mask, but we'll get to that later. And I love the hero art that they have here. She just looks like she is chilling like the villain she is. Now that she's out of the package, we can take a closer look at her paint apps and sculpt as well as her accessories, so let's get to it. I love the paint app on this figure. It's a simple silver and black paint scheme, and the silver lines really give the figure a lot of definition. Speaking of which, the midsection of the figure has a beautiful fleur-de-lis motif, and it looks like her belt is bleeding silver. And as you turn it around, you get a closer look at the belt detail and the riveting here. It's very well done. I also love the silver cuffs on her arms, as it adds an extra level of detail. Now, looking at the head sculpt, they did a fantastic job capturing the likeness of Stephanie McMahon. I love the skull adorned on her helmet, which keeps the theme of the Skull Queen going. Getting a sneak peek at her Skull Queen mask, there are two ports that the mask plugs into in her head sculpt, which completes the look of the figure as shown here. We also have a case of life imitating art here, as she had a Skull Queen mask made for her match at WrestleMania 32. Taking a look at her accessories, she comes with a Skull Queen mask and a staff that have some blue paint apps on them. Getting an up close and personal view of the mask, my favorite part is the chainmail armor that hangs down from the mask. It really adds an extra level of detail, and I love how the chainmail flows down from it. The staff is very reminiscent of Evil Lynn's staff with the added bone detail. A great addition to this accessory. And here is the Skull Queen in all her glory. I was lukewarm on this figure when I first saw it, but now that I have a chance to play with it, it is one of my favorites of this wave. Taking a look at her twin from the Origins line, Stephanie McMahon is the Evil Lynn equivalent in the WWE Universe, and here they are side by side staring each other down. They have some parts in common that they share with each other, like the arms, parts of the staff, and the midsection as well as the helmet. And finally, the Skull King Triple H is reunited with his Skull Queen, and they look amazing together, which brings us to the end of this hot take, so please let us know if you like this review in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.